And funny enough, let me just break it down for you. I'm not going to talk about all the usage of music. Let's just talk about sales of music.
All right.
That's one usage of music.
Okay.
Now, today, in the digital world, people sell their music through streamings
Platforms.
and downloads, right?
Okay.
And there's so many platforms that are offering that. I can't name them now, but we all know the ones we're using.
The
right?
popular streaming platforms.
Streaming platforms. Now, most of the time, because you cannot get your music on the streaming platform, you must use a third party to get your music to those platforms. They are called music distributors.
Okay.
Now, when you make money from your streaming and sales, the streaming platform pays the music distributor to pay you. Meanwhile, the one that they give the music distributor is only one usage right that is paid out of 4.
You have different. Okay.
So let me explain it now.
Yes, please.
Now, for sales of music, there are 2 rights or 2 licenses that needs to be paid for.
All right.
There's one that's called mechanical license, and the other one is called performance license.
All right.
Mechanical license is for reproduction of music works.
Okay.
And the performance is because you're going to listen to the song and the artist is performing the song when you're listening through any device. So there's a performance license that's also associated with your sales.
Okay.
So those 2 licenses are to be paid on the 2 different copyrights.
Interesting.
So there's supposed to be a mechanical license on your song copyright.
Okay.
There's supposed to be a performance license on your song copyright. And there's supposed to also be a mechanical license on your masters and also a performance license on your masters. So 4. Meanwhile, your music distributor is going to pay you only the mechanical for the masters, which is the highest.
Okay.
Out of the money, right? So you get paid the master's mechanical license.
Okay.
The remaining 3, they're not going to go through your music distributor. The problem now is, how do you get it? I can tell you for free today, more than 95% of artists in Africa don't even know that they have 3 of their licensing.
Not being paid for.
They are paid for, but they don't know how to collect it.
Well, that means that you're not being paid for.
They are paid for by the streaming services every time.
So who gets the money?
Correct. Now, these monies are paid to all the different bodies that manages mechanical licensing and performance licensing.
Oh, interesting.
Now, in every country, there's what you call performance rights organizations.
Okay.
And also mechanical rights
Organizations, all right.
In most countries, they are separate. I don't know whether I can talk about them.
Yes, please. Let's go on.
Yeah. So in Nigeria, it's unclear who handles your performance for song copyright, your performance for master's copyright.
Okay.
Because they are different.
I thought we had a body that, sorts copyright when it has to do with the Nigerian music scene.
Yes, we have. But like I said, it has not been very clear what their rules are. You see, we have the COSON, and of course we have the MCSN.
Yes.
The problem is, I don't know whether COSON collects performance rights or performance licensing and mechanical licensing for songs alone, or they are collecting performance rights, mechanical rights for song, and also collecting performance rights for masters.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand, yeah.
Because in other countries, let me just use United Kingdom for example.
Okay.
You have the PRS,
Yes.
which handles the performance rights for songwriters and publishers.
Okay.
They have MCPS that handles mechanical rights for both song and masters. Mechanical licensing
Yes.
for both song copyright and master's copyright. And then they have PPL that handles performance rights for masters.
Interesting.
So every of those copyrights are broken down and handled by different collecting bodies. The same thing in the United States. They have all these things different. But you see, we don't know what MCSN handles when it comes to these rights. Are they focusing on song copyrights and collecting performance and mechanicals? Or they are combining also the master's rights for performances? We have no idea. As of today, when these streaming services, they pay all these monies, this performance licensing and the mechanical licensing, to all the collecting bodies in every country.
But then the artists do not. Some of the artists do not get that particular money because they don't know how to.
I won't want to use the word artist now, because now we are in the realm of songwriters.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
the master's mechanic is paid to the distributor, so
Yeah.
the artists get that. Now, the songwriting part that has both the mechanical and performance will be paid to mechanical bodies around the world, depending on where your stream comes from.
Ah, interesting.
So if your stream is coming from Croatia, it's coming from United States, it's coming from Norway, all the performance rights will pay to all the different countries' bodies. So you can't get it in one place. It's scattered everywhere. That's why it's a bit cumbersome to collect, and also because there's no knowledge about how to collect it.
Yeah, in fact,
There
I
are more
like
than 120 different territories.
120 different musical
So imagine,
territories.
so for you to collect it, it means you need to register your works in all these different 120 different territories,
Interesting.
so that if anybody stream your music in any of those territories, you can easily collect your performance licensing and your mechanical licensing.
Okay, so I like